Everyone knows the famous scholar who's credited with unlocking the history of ancient Egyptian civilization through his ability to decipher the Rosetta Stone and, by extension, understand hieroglyphics. But what does he have to do with the Pharaoh's Curse? Let's start with the moment he discovered the method to read hieroglyphic texts after years of intense effort. It was a famous method, and there's no need to get into the details here. He shouted out loud to his older brother, "I did it, I did it," as he raised his arms triumphantly. But then, out of nowhere, he suddenly collapsed and fell unconscious for 5 straight days. When he finally woke up, he started describing strange visions he had during his blackout, muttering the names of pharaohs whose names he had successfully deciphered. He repeated these names over and over again without stopping. On September 27, 1822, Champollion announced his discovery at the Paris Academy and was honored with the title of Professor of Egyptology. In 1827, he traveled to Egypt on an expedition funded by French King Charles X, but this marked the beginning of the end for Champollion. He died shortly after returning from Egypt, paralyzed and with no clear explanation from the doctors for his sudden death. He was only 42 years old when he passed. As we continue to recount the strange and mysterious deaths of many scholars associated with the Pharaoh's Curse, involving illness, accidents, and sudden, unexplained deaths, we should mention the Italian explorer Giovanni Battista Belzoni. His last words after suffering from fever, delirium, and a coma were, "I feel the hand of death reaching out to me," and he died at the age of 45. Another notable case is that of Theodore Bilhars, the discoverer of the schistosoma parasite, who had a particular interest in dissecting mummies. He even discovered schistosoma eggs in the kidneys of a 20th dynasty mummy. As expected after an archaeological tour in Luxor, he contracted a severe fever on the return trip to Cairo and died after 2 weeks in a coma. There are many other stories like this that have helped cement the strong and ancient idea of the Pharaoh's Curse. It's also worth mentioning Howard Carter, the discoverer of King Tutankhamun's tomb, who is associated with the most stories about the curse and mysterious deaths. He lived to the age of 66. Does this suggest the Pharaoh's Curse is a myth, or is there something to it? No one knows for sure.